Hallo, willkommen zurück zu Red Dead Redemption 2 PlayStation 4. Ja, wir folgen unserem Rockstar zu einem See, wo wohl viele Fische sein. Das kann nicht gut gehen.
A curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Gut, wir sollen möglichst keine Gewalt zeigen. Unruhe stiften. Sorry. In die Städten. Mal gucken.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. Well, look who...
Hä?
How are you,
Was ist das denn
boys?
für eine Aktion?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Ogie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee
Oh,
Gray.
Macintosh.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
Macintosh?
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur.
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train.
Ja, ja.
Keep your guns holstered. We need the Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Bei mir schon.
We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty. You all are a goddamn joke.
Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train's
Oh,
slowing
we go.
down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Hopp.
See if you can get alongside the train. Closer!
Komm schon.
Get us alongside it! See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Hey, why me? Cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Lost damn fool!
Hui. Da, hinterher da. Folgen die restlichen Anderson Jungs. Ja, ja. Schon auf dem Weg. Ja, komm schon. Oh. Na, komm schon. Nein! Warum? Warum bin ich da jetzt runtergekracht? Kacke. Na komm, bitte Abschlägerei. Treupunkt. Bitte, 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 bitte. Oh nein, Ladegerät. Oh, Kacke. Ja, gut. Dann rennen wir mal hinterher wieder. So. Ich hoffe, der ist so bewusstlos und nicht tot. Na komm her. Oh shit. Wo hat der ein Messer her? Oh oh. Aua, aua, aua. Wow, wow, wow. Ernsthaft? Komm schon. Voll gegen die Wand gepfeffert.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
So, und hier sollten wir uns
Up
richtig
there on your
benehmen.
left is the Rhodes parlor house. very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can sport it.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Ja, komm.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Wo ist ein Hut?
So...
Da sind sie.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Ja, gehen wir halt nochmal angeln.
Sorry, girl.
Ich will mal einen Hut haben. Pferd. Hut. Hallo, ich will mal einen Hut.
So how far
Ah,
is
da.
this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is they say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
What the hell, Arthur?
Oh, diese scheiß Kinokamera, ne? Das ist ja echt nervig.
Hello. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes.
Ooh.
Good.
In front of you.
No!
Yeah. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Okay. Da gehen wir jetzt fischen. Habe ich mal eine Angel dabei? Warte mal. Dynamit. Ja klar. Messer, Axt. So. Was zur Hölle? Lampe als Nahkampfwaffe. Okay. Ah, Gegenstände. Angelrute. Okay.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Ah,
What
wie cool.
about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper. I think here's good.
all right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Ich würde gerne beim Bremsen, aber gut. Tipp auf
Won't
1.
catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking
Oh, ich habe doch hier Köder gekauft.
something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for ticklers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Voll die Angler hier. Ah, da stimmt doch was auf uns zu.
Arthur's got a bite.
Now reel him in, Arthur. Ah, I should have had that one.
Eieiei. Na komm, bleib hier. Ich hol dich rein, ist mir scheißegal. Na komm. Hier geblieben. Hier geblieben. Ach so, oh.
That feels like a bite. Got one.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Geht doch einigermaßen.
Come on, Arthur. They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me once
Forellenbarsch.
their lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckons.
I would like to see.
Ich glaube, ich brauchte bessere Köder eigentlich, aber gut.
There he is. Hey, Jose.
Nochmal.
You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Na, Lust, das.
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day,
Eieiei.
rob someone, and buy some fish.
Nice, you hooked him.
Na, komm schon.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time.
Also nach unten, warum ziehe ich immer nach oben? Ich soll nach unten
We were
drücken.
river
Oh, das ist
fishing
doch der gleiche.
when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head.
Eigentlich noch bessere Köder
He
gehabt.
sits
Irgendwie nicht. Außer was ist das? Mittlerer Seefische.
down, picks his rod back up, and carries on.
Hä?
Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies,
Ja, was
"Well,
soll man?
felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Ups.
There we go. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
Oh, ist viel zu nah das Ding, glaube ich.
That dog.
Yeah, it's a spirit, though. Never lost the puppy, not to the
Ja,
end.
komm.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater
Ta-da!
was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it. There. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel...
So, gleich beenden wir aber die Aufnahme. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange das hier noch gehen soll. Hilfe.
Trying to get back that way anytime soon.
Oh.
Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Ja, ist ja wohl.
Did I ever tell you my mother's
Also,
buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only
Ui.
found out from an uncle
Ja,
of
ein anderer.
mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
Stahlkopfforelle.
I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye.
So,
I wasn't always a very obedient child.
können wir nochmal aufhören
Can
hier?
only imagine.
Still, I loved her
Hä? Warte mal.
my own way. And she...
Werden die Fische angezeigt? Hier vorne ist was.
Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Ha! Got ya!
Da links ist doch so ein großer. Na komm schon, zieh ihn dahin. Ich will diesen großen unten haben. Da ist er doch jetzt. Komm, beißt du? Beißt du?
You got something biting, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Komm zurück. Ja, das ist ja nicht. Das ist zu schön gewesen. Na komm schon.
There you go. That's a nice one.
Ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen, die Folge. Ich hoffe, dass es am Ende ein bisschen angelig war. Bewertung würde mich freuen. Macht's gut, bis zum nächsten Mal und ciao, ciao.